Few days ago, Donald Trump, I would say few months ago, Donald Trump said, Africa is a shithole continent. Africa is a shithole continent. And if Africa is a shithole continent, it means Ghana is also part of Africa. And Ghana is also a shithole country. You see what I'm saying? He said few months ago that Africa is a shithole continent. And Ghana is also part of Africa. So if the motherland is a shithole continent, I am here today telling Donald Trump to divorce his wife, because his wife being in Africa and Ghana right now, it means that his wife is also right now his wife is a shithole. You see what I'm saying? Let us face the fact. It's very simple. We know he arrogantly said we are nothing. Africa is a shithole. And he wasn't right, because Africa is in that state. Because it's more like one of these African leaders who were saying Africa is like on a dinner table and everybody is picking whatever they want from Africa. And at the same time, they are not ready to fix Africa. It is more like children are always getting food. They are getting milk and honey from their mothers. They don't care about the health of their mothers. They don't care about where their mother is getting it from. That is the same case here. All the other so-called grade 8 or whatever countries are getting whatever they want in terms of natural resources from Africa, while Africans are being more treated. I don't even want to say Africa today. I'm talking about the motherland. While people from the motherland are being oppressed outside their motherland, they are being oppressed outside of their home. They are being oppressed even in their own homes, on their own motherland. They are being oppressed. So if Trump is saying that Africa, I don't forget stuff like that. If Donald Trump is saying that Africa is a shithole continent with shithole people, because our leaders are greedy. Our leaders, we have all the resources, and our leaders cannot do anything for us. We are also friends. Ghana and America are friends. Ghana, I'm saying Africa and all the other continents are friends. So if something is not going on right in Africa, then it means they should all stand up and help their friend. If we are in friendship, like I was saying yesterday, we are in friendship and we realize something is not going on well with our friends. It is about time to step in and ask them and find out where their problems are coming from, so that we will all be able to solve it together. Here is the case. At his age, he, Donald J. Trump, didn't even bother helping Africa fix our problems, our poverty, and then the fact that he said we have all the resources, but we are not able to do anything for ourselves because we have greedy leaders and all of that. He himself is not willing to help us fix the mess that some people are intentionally creating in Africa. He came out and said Africa is a shithole continent with shithole people, shithole countries, shithole politics in there. And today or yesterday, his wife went to Africa. It means his wife is now a shithole. I hope we all get the concept here. Nobody will ever want to visit a shithole. You see what I'm saying? So, what is going on here? Let us think about that. But I am here today because I really want to tell Donald Trump to divorce his wife, because his wife is now a shithole for visiting a shithole continent, a shithole country, shaking hands and greeting shithole people. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Let us see the video first. Donald Trump's wife is in Africa. If I am in a shithole, it means I definitely, if I am in a shithole right now, if I went or I have been to a shithole before, it means in one way or the other, I am a shithole. If I have been through a shithole, it means I am a shithole. Let us face the fact. So if Donald Trump's wife is in Africa right now, it means he, Donald J. Trump, should prepare a divorce decree, because I don't think he will ever want to be with someone who is been to a shithole continent. And for that matter, that person is now a shithole. I don't think Donald Trump will ever want to be around somebody who is been through a shithole. Yeah. Let us see a video about Donald Trump's wife in Africa. Yeah, she is now a shithole. So I want Donald Trump to prepare a divorce decree. That is what they do. Instead of helping us fix the mess in Africa, they try to make fun of us. Our brothers and sisters are dying every day in the Arab nations. You see what I'm saying? The Chinese are also in Africa every day trying to get whatever they need, killing us, killing our brothers and sisters on our own motherland. So what is going on? And they are not ready to help us fix this mess. But instead, at his age, trying to make fun of Africa by calling us all sort of names. They all have the same meeting together with the African leaders at the United Nations. So what is going on what is going on, or why is it that they are not able to come to an agreement to help fix the mess in Africa, instead of making fun of us, instead of making, excuse me to say, nasty comments about Africa? You see what I'm saying? We are all one people, but these politicians have created divisions among us. They have created divisions. It's purposely to control you. See what I'm saying? Yeah. I am not here to pick on, I'm not here for any grudges or whatever. But I'm here for a fact that Donald Trump is saying we are shit holes. See what I'm saying? Which of course he shouldn't have, I mean, said that. But he already said it. And right now his wife is in Africa. His third wife is in Africa right now. So what is going on with him? Is he getting ready to divorce his wife? See, Donald Trump's wife in Africa today, yesterday. I think he is still there. She is still there in Africa right now, having fun in a shithole. You see what I'm saying? Donald Trump's wife is in Africa right now, and she is really having fun, enjoying the culture of the motherland in a shithole. See? She got a flower from a shithole little girl. See what is going on? His wife is now enjoying or having fun with shithole people in Africa, in Ghana. So what is going on? His wife is now meeting a shithole first lady in Ghana. So what is going on? His wife is now happy, shaking hands with a shithole first lady in Ghana. So what is going on? Let us sit down and think deep about this. I'm saying. Yeah, I just want to cut it short. So as you all can see, Donald Trump's wife is having fun with shithole people. His with so-called shithole people in Africa. And her husband is not ready to help us fix that mess. And he, Donald Trump, should prepare for a divorce decree. African leaders are every day graduating from bad to worse, and the people are suffering. The youth are dying. They create accidents, and they themselves create natural disasters in Africa, in Ghana, to be able to kill innocent citizens in Ghana, to be able to reduce the population so that they themselves will be able to enjoy or trade the resources outside to foreigners for their personal gains, for themselves and their family members. So it's about time we all wake up. Yeah. Look at how many Africans are dying every day in Libya. Look at how many Africans are dying every day in the Mediterranean Sea because they want to get through there to Italy because they think there are some greener pastures over there. But there is nothing green like Africa. We have the vegetation, we have the resources, whatever, we have whatever. That is why we have the Chinese right now in Africa trying to get whatever they also want. At the same time, they are not ready to fix Africa. They are not ready to fix the motherland. It's about time we stand up. It's about time we have to realize that things are getting out of hands and we cannot take that anymore. Today, I am here telling Donald Trump to divorce his wife because his wife is now a shithole. See what I'm saying? Yeah. We have our traditional leaders are also becoming useless every day. They dress with all the golds and whatever. They dress in all the expensive clothing, driving in expensive cars and all of that, while the people are dying out of hunger. So what is going on? And then we see them and we worship them as our kings and our queens, forgetting about the true meaning of the name worship. We don't even understand. We worship them because we are being slaves to them, and they are also being slaves to foreigners because they give out our pride outside freely. If you see Donald Trump's wife, if you get the full video and you see how Donald Trump's wife is enjoying the culture of Africa and enjoying the people of Africa, and her husband is not divorcing her, it means there is something wrong. Are they playing with our mind? You see what I'm saying? There is mind games going on here. Because if I am saying Africa is a shithole continent, and now I'm allowing my wife to go to a shithole, it means there is something wrong. There might be something wrong with me. Nobody will ever want to visit a shithole because that place is nasty. Come on, guys. It's nasty. It stinks. Nobody will ever want to visit a shithole. So I think Donald Trump should prepare a divorce decree and divorce his wife. So I'm saying. So I've always been telling you guys, it's about time we wake up. This is not the time for church. This is not the time for the mosque. This is the time for the reality. This is the time for a fact. This is the wake up call. Yeah. You've been wasting your time on that fake Jesus. And I was telling you that Jesus represents a 33-degree Freemason. That is all it is. No, there is no Jesus in heaven. No Jesus is taking you to heaven. Jesus is just a representation of the 33-degree Freemasons. The third above 33-degree Freemasons. That is all it is. In Islam, they also worship. The name Jesus was one of the warships. It was a ship for a war in Africa during the slavery era. That is how come they got the name worship. So today Christians worship in a church because they don't know what they are doing. They submit themselves in slavery and waste their money on tithe and offering while the pastors are building their stomachs up. The pastors are building mansions. The pastors are telling you to fast 72 hours while they themselves they are enjoying food secretly in their houses. They take money from you free of charge. You can also, at least for now, staying away from church, staying away from the mosque means that you can use the time that you have been wasting over there every day to do something good in your life. You see what I'm saying? All the tithe and offering that you have been wasting on Jesus and his so-called father, you can use it to establish yourself. I was telling people, I think 2 years ago, that they should start saving all their tithes and offering for 5 years, and then they will see the difference in their life. You can create a separate bank account, and then you put all your tithe and offerings there every week. Just go there and put your tithe and offerings there in a separate bank account. You will see the difference in your life. Within 5 years, you'll be able to do better things for yourself. Then you realize how pastors are getting rich out of your sweat. You see what I'm saying? So getting out of all these mind games in religion means that you are able to see what is going on, because religion is there so that you'll be blind. It's being coded in Mark chapter 5 verse 9. That is why it all begins with RE. You have to be in a religion. You have to repent. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to follow Jesus because you think Jesus is being resurrected. So it's all means doing again. Jesus is just like Jesus is nothing for you. Jesus is just like our political leaders in Africa. Like I was telling you the other time. Yep. How they make all the rules for you to obey them, but they themselves are breaking the rules and regulations that they create for you every day. The Africa leader will tell you not to be corrupt, but he himself is corrupt. You see what I'm saying? He himself is corrupt, but he is telling you not to be corrupt. It's the same instance in the Bible. Jesus told them to obey the Sabbath, but he himself, he didn't obey the Sabbath. Matthew chapter 12, it is there. So it's all three around Jesus. Jesus went to the temple at the age of 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. He did 33 miracles. He died at the age of 33. Jesus died at 3 p.m. Mark chapter 15. You see what I'm saying? He died with 3 people, 3 crosses. He rose up on the 3rd day. It's all 3. It is telling us that Jesus started his ministry at the age of 30. And when Jesus was killed, Judas sold Jesus out to the so-called non-existent enemies for 30 pieces of silver. So it's all 33. When Jesus got lost in the temple, they found him after 3 days. So that Jesus there is a 3rd degree higher, 33 degree Freemason. That is what it is. There is nothing good in it. They are destroying us every day. That is why our leaders are graduating from power consciousness bad to worse every day. All they care about is power. You see, after the so-called elections, by the way, your vote doesn't count. Your vote doesn't count in Africa. In the United States, your vote doesn't count as well. Yeah, your vote doesn't count in Africa. And your vote doesn't count in the United States. Because why? You waste your time to join the queue, a long queue to vote, because you want somebody to be president. Meanwhile, they already make their choice. They already choose the president in secret. But they just use the election system to get your approval. They already did it. They just need you to put your stamp, or they need you to put your signature on it. That's all. They just need you to confirm what they did in secret. That is why our political leaders don't care about us. And they are also corrupting our traditional leaders who are supposed to stand up for us. So now, we are in the middle of nowhere in Africa, and no help is coming. Rather, the thieves are coming along to steal whatever they can to make themselves rich while we suffer. It's about time we wake up as a people. It's about time all the other people around us, all the other people from the other continents around us, they should also wake up and help Africa to clean the mess that they themselves have created in Africa. Africa didn't do anything wrong to deserve all this. We've always been loving and caring and all of that. But you will never see Africans, especially in Ghana. It is very hard to see a Ghanaian maltreating a foreigner. It doesn't happen. You don't see it. But in Europe, you see how our brothers are being treated, how our sisters are being killed. You see what I'm saying? Recently, Donald Trump was going to deport Ghanaians back to Ghana. Meanwhile, our people are jobless. We have jobless graduates in Africa. We have jobless graduates. Upon seeing all this and deporting innocent guys back to their motherland, what are they going to do? If you are truly our friend, if you are truly friends with our leaders, then it is about time for you to also wake up and help us fix the issues with unemployment, poor roads, poor transportation system in Africa. You see what I'm saying? Let us wake up. That is what I'm saying. But this moment, I am telling Donald Trump to divorce his wife if he is not ready to fix Africa, because he said it about like 4 or 5 months ago that Africa is a shithole continent, and he came out with all his facts or the reason why he said Africa is a shithole continent. And then Africa is still a shithole according to his statement right now, because nothing has been done ever since he said that. He himself didn't do anything to help fix Africa. So if his wife is in Africa right now, it means his wife is being infected with the shithole in Africa. His wife is, so Africa is a hole. It's like a hole. You see what I'm saying? And his wife is now in that hole. So his wife is being infected. So it's either he is helping us fix the mess that they've already been created in Africa and they are creating every day, or he is going to divorce his wife to set an example that he has nothing to do, or he will never want to have anything to do with shithole. You see what I'm saying? All right. I love you all. This is just a wake-up call. Peace. I love you all.